kicking the Saudi-led coalition, punching US aircraft carriers, standing up to Israel at every turn. The sandal-wearing army, the Houthis, once dominated the headlines in the Middle East. But recently, why have they suddenly gone quiet? Were they defeated and crippled, or is this a strategic contraction? Today, let's lay out the full story of this armed group clearly. 1. Where did they come from? The Houthi movement, officially called Ansar Allah, rooted in Saida province in northern Yemen. They belong to the local Zaidi Shia community. After Yemen's political restructuring in the 1990s, northern tribes and religious groups were gradually marginalized. Discontent built up. In 2004, founder Hussein al-Houthi rebelled against the government. He was killed soon after, but the organization survived his death. Instead, it gradually armed itself with tribal support. Over the next decade, they fought multiple rounds of conflicts with the Yemeni government, growing more skilled and organized with every battle. 2. 2014, a meteoric rise. The real turning point was 2014. Yemen's central government descended into chaos amid a political crisis. The Houthis seized the chance, pushed south from the north, and directly captured the capital Sana'a. Top government officials fled. The Houthis became the de facto ruling power. From a local militia, they jumped to a national player. But there was a problem. Yemen is no ordinary country. It guards the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a global shipping lifeline. It is the choke point connecting the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, a vital route for global energy transport. Whoever controls it holds the chips. 3. Why did Saudi Arabia intervene? The Houthis are widely seen as close to Iran. Saudi Arabia and Iran have long competed for influence across the Middle East. In 2015, Saudi Arabia led a coalition to launch airstrikes, aiming to quickly defeat the Houthis. At first, most observers thought the Houthis would not last more than a few months. But the war proved everyone wrong. Using mountainous terrain, the Houthis fought guerrilla warfare, attrition battles, and ambushes. More crucially, they mastered drone and missile technology. They repeatedly struck oil fields, airports, and military facilities inside Saudi Arabia. The war dragged on for years. Saudi Arabia spent heavily, but never fully defeated them. Instead, the Houthis upgraded their weapons in combat, turning from a sandal militia into a missile force. 4. Why dare they challenge the US and Israel? The answer is simple: geography. The Red Sea shipping lane is the core of global trade. If threatened, global oil prices and trade will fluctuate. By attacking or threatening merchant ships, the Houthis turned themselves into a regional focal point. After the Israel-Palestine conflict escalated, they publicly declared support for Palestine and launched long-range drones and missiles toward Israel. This was both a military move and a political statement. They had only one goal: to expand influence and raise their negotiating leverage. In Middle Eastern politics, presence itself is a weapon. 5. So why have they gone quiet lately? Several practical reasons. First, long-term attrition. Years of war have elapsed Yemen's economy and exhausted its people. The Houthis also need breathing room. Second, regional détente. Relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran have shown signs of easing, putting the Yemeni conflict in a ceasefire window. Third, increased international patrols in the Red Sea. Shipping protection has been upgraded. Frequent operations by the Houthis would bring direct military retaliation, so they haven't vanished overnight. It's a strategic adjustment. In the Middle East, being high profile is temporary. Being low-key is often a period of stockpiling leverage. Conclusion: the Houthis have come this far, not through brute force, but through geography, guerrilla tactics, and the ability to survive amid great power rivalry. From a marginalized militia, they seized the capital, stood up to a coalition, and made international headlines time and again. As for now, have they been subdued? Or just silent for now? The answer is likely. They are waiting for the situation to shift again. The Middle East never lacks storms. It only waits for the wind to rise again. Do you think the Houthis will return to the spotlight? Share your thoughts in the comments.